approve or disapprove wheel loader bid. The bid that we got from Ziegler on a Cat has got one slight alteration to it that Rusty has brought to their attention. And it deals with hydraulic quick couplers. And because of this kit, it added $2,445 to the price, which makes our final price with trade-in $94,860. Otherwise, everything else remains the same.
The hydraulic couplers are for...
quick attachment buckets.
Oh, okay, on the front end. Okay.
Yeah, without getting out of the machine.
Gotcha.
Go to John Deere's and you got that.
John Deere was 10. Well, there's two of them for John Deere. 1085 and 1065.
How big is a bucket?
106, what?
1065.
500.
500?
Yeah.
Titan?
Titan is 91 125.
125? Does Titan have that option on theirs, that quick coupler? Be listed under machine spec.
I was looking under hydraulics. Service brakes. Loader control valve. Closed center section. Auxiliary steering auxiliary. Hydraulic orbital. It doesn't say it doesn't. An educated guess. See if you can see it in there. I don't, but I don't know exactly what I'm looking at.
If it doesn't set, then it doesn't have it.
Most likely. YGP coupler bucket with bolt-on cutting edge. I don't think John Deere really likes your trade-in, considering it's $2,500 less. Where's this Murray out of? Oh, everywhere.
Fort Dodge. The John Deere comes out of.
Fort Dodge, isn't it?
There's other places too, probably.
Yeah, there's gonna have a little list on the side here that I see.
I don't see it.
Are these all essentially the same thing?
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you go to the 521E is 2.6. Then you go to 621E and that's 3 yards.
I think we're going to 2.6 is about the size that we can take the rest of it.
They won't miss one.
Well, unless we want to discuss further, I'm gonna make a motion to accept the bid from Ziegler for the 924H wheel loader with the addition that Red described earlier.
Yeah, it's got a JRB quick coupler on it.
That's from Titan, though.
Yep,
Okay.
Titans.
Okay, Titan's got it right up his road. There you go. What's this? I see there's a mark on the standard warranty and extended warranty. Did we get the extended warranty? Is that what, or is that just? Is that what's the warranty on them?
1 year and 3 years.
1 year.
Standard warranty's 12-month, 1,500 hour, and extended warranty's 36-month, 5,000 hour. Powertrain only. But the 12-month, 1,500 is full machine.
A year on that Titan instead of a year and 2 years on the motor.
Yeah, the cat probably seems the best, I guess. Where's that coming out of?
Susie,
Is that going to be a? I don't have a clue. But is that going to be a pain in the ass to get it fixed when it's out of warranty from somewhere around here?
That was Ziegler.
No.
Ford Dodge.
yeah.
They'll come right out and fix it. You know,
Ford Dodge
In
or
fact, I think the mobile unit is out of Fort Dodge.
there was one out of Ford Dodge.
We're on the divide line. There's a discrepancy on where the sales line goes to and where the maintenance line goes to. And I know Don's got them cat skid loaders. And he bought the loader out of Sioux City because this is a sales territory for him. But if we call for somebody to come out with a truck, they come out of Fort Dodge.
As long as it's not, we're not going to have a lot of. If there is something wrong with it, it's not going to have a lot of downtime. So.
There's somebody local that wheels a truck. Is he ever around
Kent
Saturday?
Peterman, is that who? Is he
North
work
of town,
for-
isn't it?
Kent?
That's the only.
Kid.
Kent. That's what I thought he worked for Ziegler, yeah.
Yeah, that's only for the forklift.
That's
Well, that's just for
yeah.
forklifts? That's all he does?
He doesn't pay them.
Well, the one I'm thinking about, has got like a ton truck that's got a
Yeah.
whole bunch of boxes on it and a winch and the whole 9 yards.
Yeah, I see that. Now I say the big Ford, I think, yeah, I think I see that too.
And he's been
See you
busy
out.
over here being a
See you
construction
out.
company.
He's 24/7 with
Yes.
Yeah.
the road crew.
Well, I've got a motion to acquire this,
What was the bid on it again?
$94,860, allowing us $9,000 for the case.
Okay, I'll second.
Moved and seconded that we accept this bid from Ziegler for the cat end loader. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
Anybody have an extra copy of those? I should keep them on file.
I got some. I think I got one too.
If you aren't gonna use them, have those. And, how we financing this?
Pay cash. However you want it.
I guess, where do we have the money at? Do we have it anywhere, or do we have
Probably, it'll be after July 1st before we can accept this, because it has to be next year's budget.
to? Right.
And I budgeted 50,000 out of road use for machine. So we're gonna finance the rest.
Do they have, I assume they have some sort of finance, is that a better option than going here? Probably.
Well, that's pretty good. I think usually, I don't know what the rates are.
He have to get to the finance person to tell us our rates. Because the other one didn't.
I'm sure the bank here won't do it because they make
Because
money.
they have the government rates.
So we really don't know what the financing
Well, I think first of all, we have to make the decision and agree to buy it, which we just did. And now we need to check into the financing on it.
Can't buy it unless we
Yeah,
finance.
but you can't finance it unless you decide to buy it.
Yeah.
So, 2-year term would work for me.
How many years?
It would end up being 3, 50,000 this year, 25 the following, 25 the year after that. So you'd actually
Yeah,
have
let's see, that's-
financing
Wait a minute.
for 2 years.
Oh, where's that? I think we're gonna have to go longer than that, Jeff. Really. See, there's 83,000, about 84,000 road use. We take 50,000 out for that. And then, we've probably got I'm thinking the income, the balance we'll have on hand. Time they work all those 2 streets, do this drain work, figuring 20,000 probably. So that'd be 70,000, and then between now and then we'll take in receipts would be say 2,000 a month. It'd be about 4,000 or 6,000, whatever. So you'd say it would go up to 90,000. You take 50,000, have at least 40,000, fix this street, and pay for that tarring, that's 5,000. And then that drain problem along Main Street. I don't think we could make in 2 years. You say 20,000?
Yeah, just 25.
25.
Just short of that, probably.
I don't think we could quite.
I have no problem with going a little longer on a piece of equipment that we're planning the life of it over 20 years. I have no problem with going 5 years on 5
Here,
years.
let me tell you, I think Case had their for 48 months at 3.68, $2,059 a month. That was nothing down.
That's,
So I suppose Caterpillar have financing similar, I suppose. I don't know.
If 100% is going to come out of road use. Is that
Well,
the
I
way
about
we're
have
gonna do
to. About have to.
it? Okay.
I'd say, I don't see how you could really take it out of water or sewer. I suppose you could, or something. I don't know.
Well,
Suppose you could take some, maybe.
if that's the exclusive purpose for it, that's where it should come from.
I suppose you could legitimately. And then again, see, we're planning on that snowplow. Copy of that next year's budget. Okay, next year I budgeted 50,000 in road use and 21,000 for roads and bridges, like if we did any street work or that sort of thing. Plus another, out of the general fund of $5,100, and that's, so say we wanted a snowplow or that, and then we were going to trade pickups, so I've got, on our snow removal, I got 18,500 out of general fund for next year. And I think, and then I was going to take some out for pickup out of sewer and water, so that wasn't going to be a problem with that.
What are you thinking, 5 years? 5 years on the wheel loader?
Well, I don't know. Well, we would have a balance of 43,000.
I mean, assuming the
4 years,
road
that'd
use
be 10.
funds.
4 years, you could probably do it all right, I suppose.
Well, we're assuming road use funds stay level with
They
where they're at
have.
right now.
There should be an increase a little, because we increased population by 10, so you take 10 times about $80 per population.
If you
a
want,
year.
if you want to choose a 5-year term, I'm sure that there's no
Oh,
penalty
they
to
would
pay
have
it
no
off
problem.
sooner.
Here, Case one for 48 months.
Yeah.
What was the interest
4
rate, Bob?
years.
What was the interest rate?
3 something.
Case was 3.68. I'd surely they have to be in the ballpark somewhere. I mean, it's the same, I would think. I don't know John Deere, I don't know if they have.
I don't recall seeing.
I don't recall seeing anything on John Deere.
Or Caddy or one.
It'd be about $1,000 a month for 4 years. So you figure
Discount rate
12,000
today
miles,
is
$12,000 a year.
Discount rate today is 2.5. Large companies.
So to be on the safe side, you
borrow
want
for
5
2.5
years.
and they
you
add
know.
percent.
You say 4 years, you put us about
All
$12,000 a year.
Yeah,
I
A
mean,
little less than that. But
that's what
that's,
Pioneer finances seed.
close to 12.
We're gonna probably wanna do
It makes
some
money.
street work in that time. Cause you figure
They can
about
borrow their money for the discount. rate,
$28,000 a year income
And they all add one.
from road use tax. And, so go from there, if you're gonna do some street work, crack filling like we did, but like every couple of years, it's probably $5,000 what it was this year. We haven't gotten the bill yet, but to really do much hot mix or putting down the street, that's gonna be expensive. You're gonna have to build up a pretty good jackpot to do that.
Who's gonna tear this street apart over here?
Well, Lindell.
Lundell?
Yep. We get to that. Pour out asphalt, put it back in. But after we pack gravel for a year, probably try to go gravel for the whole winter.
Over there,
Walnut Street north of,
north of the church.
Not the church.
North of
Because really, we kinda really need to know.
oh, we're at,
So when he called Ziegler, that you can tell him, well, we're gonna give you 50,000. If you don't wanna take that, we'll have to go somewhere else, I guess.
Well, I don't think they'd have a problem with it.
Well, I wouldn't think so,
no.
because they like to loan money at that, they can't get it anywhere else.
Yeah, I don't think they'll bother too much about that. I mean, they understand all that shit we're going through.
The only other option would be transfer it out of water, but it'd be the same as a loan. But the thing is, you never get it back in there. You know how it goes. Well, you know, it's hard, especially be hard to get it out of that road use fund because that, to pay it back to the water department. I usually don't really, I'd rather pay the interest, I think, and be sure we don't get in a bind on that.
Yeah, with all the water issues we're having, we end up taking out of there and then we're gonna need something.
Go ahead, see what Cat will do. 5 years.
I guess Rusty, you talked to the guy, I haven't ever
Right now,
talked to
the
him.
salesman, getting hold of this.
They do yearly payments, I assume.
He says that, yeah.
We'll find out what the payments will be.
Yeah, you didn't know what they were, but yeah, anything.
That's what I would do, just
He said
get
he
3,
didn't
4, and 5 years, just figure out what they're gonna be for each one and we'll guess we'll go from there.
We've got time.
And if it isn't anywhere close to that 3, something, say they want 5 or something, well, we better think about it again
Get
then.
someplace else. He said they gotta go get government.
Yeah, I
the
imagine
government
they
law.
have.
I bet it's in this.
Same thing.
Yeah.
But I ain't betting that. I
But
shouldn't say.
tell them we can't take delivery until after July.
Yeah, never told him that.
on this?
Hmm?
Need a signature on this?
Yeah,
That would be good.
I'd hope, yeah, sign it, but we won't give that to him, he finds out about it.
Prince already have
Yeah,
one
for the
person in Minneapolis. It's on-
finance
tires
rate.
on it. I'll probably never buy it.
Yeah. We had the opportunity 15 years ago, and we didn't have any money, so we passed, and we shouldn't have.
I was looking at some of their list price on the used stuff. One's like, 2006 models with 6,000 hours, just don't get me $5,000.
Oh, yeah, they just,
just.
terrible.
Well, something to keep in mind.